All right, Isran. You've got us all here. Now what do you want?
Hold it right there.
What are you doing?
Making sure you're not vampires. Can't be too careful. So, welcome to Fort Dawnguard. I'm sure you've heard a bit of what we're up against. Powerful vampires, unlike anything we've seen before. And they have an Elder Scroll. If anyone is going to stand in their way, it's going to be us.
This is all well and good, but do we actually know anything about what they're doing? What do we do now?
We'll get to that. For now, get acquainted with the space. Soreen, you'll find room to start your tinkering on that crossbow design you've been working on. Gunmar, there's an area large enough for you to pen up some trolls. Get them armored up and ready for use. In the meantime, we're going to get to the bottom of why a vampire showed up here looking for you. Let's go have a little chat with it, shall we?
What is up, guys? Max Stunner here, bringing you a brand new episode of Let's Play Skyrim Part 65. In the last episode, we started on, I think the quest was called New Order, and on this episode, we're gonna hopefully finish that quest and start on the next one. Now, this is post-commentary, and I don't know what happened in this episode. For some odd reason, my game got extremely crash happy. It crashed. Well, I shouldn't say it crashed. It closed at least 3 times on the loading screens. And, you know, usually if I don't record and it does that, I can usually alt-tab back into the game. But in this, when I record, for some reason, it doesn't do that. So, anyways, I don't know. I have to check probably off screen and check my mods, because I think it's one of the mods that I have, and I think it's the armor one. And the reason why I say it's the armor one is because, one, the helmet texture is kind of still messed up. I didn't fix it. And the reason why I think it's that one is because the loading times are quite a little bit longer than they should be. And even before, when I started installing mods on my Skyrim, I wasn't recording them, but the load times, they were still normal. So I think it's one of my mods. So I'm going to check that armor one, maybe reinstall it in the next episode. Before the next episode, and, you know, hopefully it'll be better, because I don't know, this one was annoying, because, I mean, it actually happened the first time, like, when I started this video, it crashed when I was, you know, entering the fort, and then I was like, I thought it was like, okay, maybe, I don't know, maybe I was like, I don't know, I was like, okay, no biggie, bad start, so, and then it happened again, and I was like, okay. So after the second crash, I started quick saving a lot more. Hopefully it won't be too, you know, noticeable. And right now I should have probably explored this fort more off camera, because I don't know where the heck Isran is. I don't know how to get up to them stairs. And finally, after a lot of searching for him, we finally find him, and it said talk to Isran. I was like, I thought you had to talk to him, but you actually have to follow him. So I forgot I did this off camera. I didn't do it off camera. I got all my skills in heavy armor. So I was like, I don't know, after I level I can, get some more in heavy armor. I don't plan on using heavy armor. I just want to use, eventually I will switch just for a little bit, just to get 100, and then, make it legendary again. that I probably won't be using anymore, but I'm still sticking to light armor. So yeah. And there is some dialogue coming up pretty soon, so I'm going to be quiet for a second and let you guys hear that.
This vampire showed up while you were away. I'm guessing it's the one you found in Dim Hollow Crypt. Says it's got something really important to say to you. So let's hear it.
You probably weren't expecting to see me again. I'd rather not be here either, but I needed to talk to you. It's important, so please just listen, before your friend here loses his patience. Well, it's about me, and the Elder Scroll that was buried with me. The reason I was down there, and why I had the Elder Scroll. It all comes back to my father. I'm guessing you figured this part out already, but my father's not exactly a good person, even by vampire standards. He wasn't always like that, though. There was a turn. He stumbled onto this obscure prophecy and just kind of lost himself in it. It's pointless and vague, like all prophecies. The part he latched onto said that vampires would no longer need to fear the sun. That's what he's after. He wants to control the sun. Have vampires control the world. Anyway, my mother and I didn't feel like inviting a war with all of Tamriel, so we tried to stop him. That's why I was sealed away with the scroll. I'm sorry. I had heard there were vampire hunters here. I thought they might want to know about a vampire plot to enslave the rest of the world. Was I wrong? Well, let's move then. I'm nothing if not persuasive.
All right, you've heard what it has to say. Now tell me, is there any reason I shouldn't kill this blood-sucking fiend right now? Why? Because of that story about the prophecy, about some vampire trying to put the sun out? Do you actually believe any of that? Who knows? Maybe it has a death wish. Maybe it's just insane. I don't really care. It can stay for now. But if it so much as lays a finger on anyone here, I'll hold you responsible. Got it? You hear me? Don't feel like a guest. You're an asset. In the meantime, don't make me regret my sudden outburst of tolerance and generosity. Because if you do, your friend here is going to pay for it.
Thank you for your kindness. I'll remember it the next time I'm feeling hungry. So, in case you didn't notice the giant thing on my back, I have the Elder Scroll with me. Whatever it says, it will have something that can help us stop my father. But of course, neither of us can read it. Well, the Moth Priests are the only ones I've heard of who can do it. They spend years preparing before they start reading, though. Not that it helps us anyway, because they're all half a continent away, in Cyrodiil.
Some Imperial scholar arrived in Skyrim a few days ago. I was staking out the road when I saw him pass by. Maybe that's your Moth Priest.
Do you know where he's staying now?
No, and I'm not going to waste men looking. We're fighting a war against your kind, and I intend to win it. You want to find him? Try talking to anyone who'd meet a traveler. Innkeepers and carriage drivers in the big cities, maybe. But you're on your own.
Any idea how you're going to find a Moth Priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place. Any idea how you're going to find a Moth Priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place. Well, back before I... you know. The College of Winterhold was the first place I'd think to go for any kind of magic or historical thing. The wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably shouldn't know about. Well, I'd come with you, but I don't know if I can trust your friend. Let me know if you want me along.
Okay, so that was pretty interesting. To be honest, when I first was playing this, I was not expecting to see her again just because, what happened between, her father and, not accepting the what you call it, his gift. And, I thought that would have been it, but so looks like she's gonna help us. I don't know. I don't trust her too much just because, she is a vampire and, I'm not gonna, rely on her for anything. But anyways, I probably won't, if she becomes a companion, I probably won't use her. I'll probably stick to whatever this lady's name is that I'm using. Unless you guys want me to use her, if she becomes a companion, then I will do that. But anyways, yeah, so it's actually been a while, but I've actually passed, I have made more than 400 videos on YouTube. So that was exciting. I never thought, in my days that I would actually make this many videos. So it's actually, kind of exciting. So I've actually, I decided, I'll make some more, try and make some more clarinet videos and all that stuff. Try and, do a little bit more than, just gaming stuff. So yeah, so let's talk to this orc. And actually, this is like the second time my game crashed here. And it didn't crash here, it actually crashed when I was fighting this guy. And it's really weird, because like on the first time I ran into this guy, I wasn't expecting this guy to actually be to fight me. So it really caught me off guard. But yeah, the second crash was really weird, and I thought it was actually going to crash again. No, I mean, I shouldn't say crash, because it really didn't crash. It closed out. But anyways, what happened was, it actually worked kind of in my favor, because what had happened was I was, whacking at him. He was like almost dead, and then actually hit one of the guards. And then, I paid I persuaded him, or whatever you want to call it. And then, I hit him again. And then, the guards, they said I committed a crime. And then I went to jail. And then, when I went to jail, the game crashed. So, so I got a free quick load. But anyways, I thought the game was going to crash again, or either... Because I knew my hard drive wasn't even close to full, because I deleted most of my videos. So I thought maybe it was going to crash again. Because usually I only lag, even when recording, is usually when either there's a lot of enemies on the screen, or either when my hard drive is full. Because that's, almost full. Because that's like kind of a warning, like say, it's time to, stop recording because you're almost out of space. And, I made sure that, I had plenty of space because I actually wanted to, record a couple of videos for you guys, because I actually haven't played Skyrim in quite a bit. So I think that I'm going to actually be quiet, because
Have I heard anything? It was the talk of the city for 3 days straight. Ain't too often we get a visitor like that. Oh, he just left a short while ago. He said he'd finished up his work and it was time to move on. That's all I can tell you. He asked me not to let anyone know where he was going. I suppose he didn't want the attention. Well, in that case, I'll tell you what I know. He took the road southwest out of town and said he was going to be crossing over the Dragon Bridge. That's all he told me. I hope it helps. Need it.
Okay, so now hopefully I'm back because this is actually the second time I'm actually recording the commentary for this part, just because, I ran out of disk space, and I didn't realize that my Audacity stopped recording, so I have to do this part again. So I don't even remember what I was talking about in the last part, but oh yeah, I don't know if I said this earlier or not. I can't remember, so I'll just say it again. So yeah, I have made more than 400 videos on YouTube. I would have never thought, I would have, done it, had this much success. And I'm grateful that you guys enjoy my videos, because without you guys, to be honest, I would have probably stopped doing this a long time ago. So, you guys are awesome. 150 subscribers may not seem like a lot to a lot of people, but, I am grateful. To me, that's a milestone. And, I'm content with that. But anyways, so yeah, I'll try and make, have a little bit more variety on my channel. Not just, gaming stuff. I'll probably try and have, a little bit, maybe add some tutorials and maybe more clarinet videos and, that kind of stuff. Even though, gaming will be, the main priority, I'll try and have some other stuff in there too. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm just doing a little bit of enchanting. I feel like enchanting is actually one of the better perks in Skyrim. Especially when you get to 100 and you can have you can enchant 2 items. You can put 2 skills on it. That's great. Especially it'll help out immensely on this difficulty. So yeah, I want to try and hurry up and get that to 100. I don't know. I've kind of been holding off on smithing, but I will probably start. Nah, I don't know. To be honest, I'm never really that big into smithing. I've always been more into enchanting, but I might do a little bit more smithing. Maybe or maybe not. I'm not too sure. We will have to see, but yeah. I'm just looking at the screen just to make sure my voice is still recording, because I don't want to have to do this commentary for a 3rd time. But yeah, I think the part that's coming up was quite strange, to say the least. And I will say, I'll explain when we get to it, if I remember. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm kind of paranoid. Like I'm saying, I'm just making sure, it doesn't stop recording. Just because I really don't want to have to do this a 3rd time. But anyways, yeah, and I need to I'm sorry. I really need to learn that lady's name. I need to give her some better armor as well. She's still wearing that leather armor. But I'm just trying to, lower my burden a little bit, since we're already here. Yeah, I think this is the part where something strange happened. And I'm glad, see, at this point of the stage, I was actually I was paranoid of the game crashing, because, it's been happening it happened like 2 times already, and it's been not even 20 minutes. This is like the first time that's ever happened to me, and like I said, after this video, I will, take a look at my, mods and stuff, and I'll probably do some tests, like, make a new character and, you know, disable the mod, see if it works, make a new character, put, you know, the arm, you know, do it like one by one. But I'm pretty sure it's in the armor that's messing it up, the armor mod. But like I said, it could be something else. It could be like two mods, you know, counteracting each other. I don't know. And usually, I don't know. And also, another thing that was kind of annoying at this point was because I don't know where all this lag was coming from. Usually, I don't have that bad of lag when I'm recording unless you know, my hard drive is almost full, or you know, there's a lot of enemies on the screen and I may lag. But, you know, this was neither. So, and oh yeah, this part right here, it actually scared the crap out of me because I was not expecting to fight this guy. I mean, it came out of nowhere. I know he looked a little sketchy, but I was not. I thought it was just some, you know, some weird dude or something. I wasn't expecting to fight him, but yeah, this guy, he's not. He's not that hard, but I don't know if these gargoyles are weak to. I mean, I don't know if vampirism weapons work on him. I think they do, because, or either this gargoyle is weak. It may be, because this weapon does quite a bit of damage on him, and you know, that's one thing I hate about the guards in this game. As you can see, when, you know, I accidentally hit him, he, you know, he stopped me and, you know, he asked me, you know, committed a crime, all that crap. I mean, would you really do that if, you know, you find like a vampire or something? You would do that like after or something. And, you know, the thing that makes it annoying is, you know, when they do that, the AI can kill you. And, you know, they do that a lot on, you know, that will happen a lot on even Master. It will even happen even more on this difficulty. And I don't know what the heck is wrong with that guard. I mean, seriously, now he's fighting the Alakir dude. Like, seriously? Like, what the heck is wrong with that guy? And, yeah, this guy, as you can see, he's not a master of he's not a master of any kind of magic. Because, as you can see, he runs out of mana so quick. After one spell, he's like boxing and stuff. So yeah, he's a noob. So yeah. So I think after we, you know, kill this vampire. Oh my goodness! Like, really, this is annoying. Because I only hit one guard one time, and why do I have to pay twice? And I thought they were gonna, you know, ask for a third time or either, you know, attack me or something. But yeah, I'm gonna loot these people, maybe that died. I think I'm gonna end the episode. So this bandit probably didn't have anything on her. Okay, what the heck, gang? Okay, she had like 2 pieces of armor and she was wearing nothing. Okay, that's just strange. But anyways. So I'm going to quick save here, and I'm going to end the episode here, guys. So if you like this part, don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, favorite, do all that good stuff. This is Max Stunner signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.